Basically, yeah, trying to get free from dependence on foreign or from fossil fuels from countries that aren't necessarily friendly to us. I mean, Saudi Arabia is a perfect example of that. You know, we get a huge amount of fossil fuel from a country that takes our money and donates it to families of suicide bombers. You know, it perpetuates attacks on, you know, basically they're buying bullets that fire back at our troops with that oil money.
You know, the public hears a lot about the carbon footprint of the automobile, of you know, industrial agriculture. What's the carbon footprint of military?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, anybody could do a little research and find that, you know, our military is one of the largest consumers of fossil fuel in the country, and it's as part of our budget. Now, we know that petroleum or fossil fuels are part of our energy future, but there's no reason that we can't shift even our transportation system here to electric cars, electric train, you know, to other forms of transportation that do not rely on fossil fuels so heavily.
Not to mention the fact that the U.S. military is already leading the way as far as making the changes. You know, I think that Matt Victoriano, excuse me, can highlight more of that because, you know, he's got the numbers. The military is already leading the way. They're making the changes necessary. They know that petroleum is not the way to go. And please, Matt, if you could elaborate.
Well, yeah, like Robin said, the military isn't waiting for Congress or the President to take action. They're already taking action on their own, as was demonstrated in the Quadrennial Defense Review. Concrete examples of the fact that the Marine Corps has already built a hydrogen fuel cell power plant in 29 Palms, California, which is the largest U.S. military training base in the world. And the Navy has pledged to obtain 50% of its energy from alternative energy sources by 2020. The Air Force has pledged to get 25% by 2025. And the Army is taking steps on its own as well. It has its own energy security implementation strategy. It's been diversifying its fleet of civilian vehicles on military bases throughout the U.S., expanding those to biodiesel and biomass and with solar panels and all sorts of steps to reduce our dependence on foreign energy.
Would you identify yourself again?
Yeah, my name is Matt Victoriano, and I spent 4 years in the Marine Corps. I interacted a couple times in 2003 and 2004.
Can you spell your name?
MATT